actually not dropping packets, dropping frames. That's different. That's different, Patrick. You do this kind of stuff for a living. You should know the difference. I know the difference. Trust me, I know the difference. So, kill yourself. Because it's fun. I'm going to do that, of course, stay in soul form, and I know I'm being repetitive, but do not do what I did and think, oh, I'll just go a little bit further and, you know, chase a lizard and fall off of a friggin' fall down a ravine or whatever you call it, a mine shaft. Not one of my proudest moments. So now we're back in soul form, using the cling ring. This is the... If you want to hit all the white tendency stuff, this is the way to go. And what we're going to be doing today is we're actually going back into 3-1, which we just finished. We're going to go back in there because there's stuff that we forgot and stuff that we'll want, especially if we want to like hear all the dialogue and everything, because you guys want to hear all the dialogue. So I'm going to go back. No, can't go to that one, sorry. Go back to that one. Sorry, the Fool's Idol Archstone puts you in an area that you can't go back to 3-1, and we need to go back to 3-1. Unlike some of the Archstones where they actually put you like at the end, like where you fought the boss, this one doesn't, so don't mistake that. Because then you have to wait for another loading screen. Now we got to do the same run that we did earlier. Check on the way, because I'm pretty sure I didn't pick up the key. If I did, I apologize, and I picked it up in the last video. Probably should have cashed in some of these souls. Oh man. I haven't leveled up in like, I don't know, a couple sessions? A couple worlds? Alright, so I think it's down here. I'm trying to remember where Sage Freke is. Not here. Alright, this is going to get us to the guy who was yelling help me and saying he wanted to go back to his corpse. You down to that abomination. It's a very confusing area. Let's go clear the tower, at least. Ah. Hate it. And she killed me. That's right. We'll run back and get our souls. So go grab our souls. We'll go over to the next area in question. Not next area, sorry. We're going to go over to the bridge, the Archer Bridge. Make sure that's turned off, because I don't think I turned it off. Lots of spiders. Should I need to cast spells? Good on that. I also need to give stuff over to Stockpile Thomas. Forgot to do that as well, so this is why you watch a mediocre Let's Play. So once I get through here, then I'll go do that. So this area will drop down. Sage Freke is not in here. He is. Yeah. So that's locked. And I believe the key. I believe the key will be over at the thing. Over at the thing, guys. Oops. Go grab those souls. A lot of people are probably yelling, just go back. We killed the Red Phantom. If we get killed, it's going to be a stupid accident, so we'll just keep going. That's locked. So the... So, there we go. Now you got all these goodies. Very nice. Lots of souls and a ring. Ring. I'm not going to use it, but I'm going to use it right now at least. The Clever Rat's ring. Attack power rises at 30% or lower HP. So if you play dangerously, then that's pretty darn good. And I'm checking these towers because one of these has the ring, if I'm not mistaken. This one. Yeah, pretty sure it's not this one, because that's where you find the Fool's Idol guy. Is my frame rate dropping again? Oh, it's just the game. This is why we need a remaster, guys. This is a wonderful game. But it needs that love and care. It needs to be brought up to more modern sensibility in regards to frame rate and in regards to some textures. I think frame rate and resolution would just make this, if they could bring this thing up to, like I said, more modern gaming. And also, with it being only on PlayStation 3, a lot of people missed it. I've talked to quite a few people who love the Souls franchise and never played this game, and when you mention, well, it's only on PS3, you know, they kind of snub their nose a little bit. They're like, I don't want to play a PS3 game. Or they don't have one. A lot of reasons. Keep it a Sony exclusive if you want. Just put it on the PlayStation 4. Right, I think it's over here. Thought it was. Well, then never mind. There it is. You can see it glittering from afar. Gleaming. Gleaming is a better word for that. I don't know why I said glittering. This is what happens when you play early in the morning. So once we grab this, we will free Sage Freke. We will free the other guy. Go back to the Nexus, cash in our souls. Go to Stockpile Thomas. The only reason we're able to run around right now with the load that we have is that we have the Ring of Herculean Strength, I believe, to increase our carry capacity, carry load. So I guess I can just ramble a bit while I'm doing this. This is my first playthrough playing as a melee character, or almost exclusively melee, because I have a couple spells. But previously I played this game as a caster. I actually played most of the Souls games as a caster, so I'll be going through all of them as a melee character with giant swords, because I figure I want to go out of my comfort zone, and this is definitely out of my comfort zone. Tons of damage, but not slower, more methodical, in your face, so very different. So now that we got the key, we're going to go back to Sage Freke. Could drop down here. If I feel gutsy. I feel a little gutsy right now. That's the hard part. From there, it's not bad at all. So go back down. I did see a couple people try to explain the levels in this tower and in the prison, and yeah, none of it really made sense, I'll be honest. Come on, there we go. It was still confusing just to try to read it. Up one. There he is.
Magnificent. I never expected to get out of there alive. My name is Freke. I am known as a sage. I thought my magic would give me an edge against these demons, but how wrong I was. I have been enfeebled by my long imprisonment, but I can still move my legs and I can make it back to the Nexus. I thank the stars that I escaped when I did. I owe you my life. I have been enfeebled by my long imprisonment, but I can still move my legs, and I can make it back to the Nexus.
So, we now have a much better trainer when it comes to the more magical side of the house. And if we go down this way, I believe it's down 2. Oh, no. No, it is. It's down here, down another. So I believe we now have access to the other guy that we want to talk to. There it is. Yeah, these stairs aren't confusing at all. Let's wait for this guy. We don't want to have an accidental death. Alright, he's coming too close. We don't want to have an accident and die this close.
Please, help me!
Here we go. This should open, I think. No, it doesn't. Huh. So we're going to need to find his key so we can unlock that. We still haven't found this side either. Description. Yep, so somebody has that key. See if we can get to the other side. Need more crescent grass. I'll go farm some later. More souls. Fine with that. Oh, I can go for that. I can go for that. When I die. Yay! That's what happens when you're not paying attention. You get cocky, you know. Just like Han Solo said, don't get cocky, kid. That's right, I quote Star Wars. I'm one of the cool kids. Trying to get the wife to play this game still. Trying to get her to play any of the Dark Souls games. And she said, no, they're too hard, they're going to frustrate me. And then she played Crash Bandicoot for 2 hours last night. Yeah, that game is harder. The game is so much harder than these games. It's more, it's less forgiving. It does have a quick reset, but it is less forgiving than the Souls games. Trying to convince her to play this because I think she'd have fun. Maybe Dark Souls 3 or 2, because they have some decent, some better frame rates. She'll probably like that better. Yeah, I found her argument did not did not satisfy the requirements. I'm sorry. The game's too hard. Then she dies probably 30 to 40 times trying to ride a hog. Yeah, that game's too hard. It's like, yeah, with at least this game, I made a mistake. You can usually see when you're going to make a mistake. So now going up here, I think I'll be able to hit that area that I couldn't hit before. A little bit of problem solving there. Man, I can't wait to get into the next area because specifically, oh man, it's locked? I was going to say I can't wait to get in the other area because the frame rate in these close quarters doesn't look so pretty. It does not look so pretty when you're playing this. So I'm going to make sure there aren't any other items here, and then I'll head back. One more that I'm missing. So I left this here earlier because I didn't have the strength to pick it up, but I'm using my ring now.
Help me!
So yeah, good with that. There we go. Cool. So we're good to head back to the Nexus. So now that we're back in the Nexus, don't kill yourself. Don't have to do that. I just feel like every time I say now that we're back in the Nexus, I'm killing myself. We want to repair our weapons.
I can forge weapons for you for a fair price.
We do not want that breaking on us. We don't want any of this stuff breaking on us. It really doesn't have a lot that we want when it comes to weapons.
You
though.
come back alive.
So
Thank goodness you're. I was worried.
Because all these little stones take up inventory space, and all these little daggers take up inventories, take up space. And when you are trying to change that, when you're trying to go through and pick up everything, you don't need a lot of this. Actually, I may check that black leather. It may be better than what I'm using, but rings don't really take up a lot of space. What I could do is throw in ones like, probably not use the Master's Ring right now. Poison resistance, all about. I like having gas resistance, flame resistance. I like having those with me. Regenerator's Ring, that saves up some, saves on some of our, what's it called? Some of our grass. So let me go grab these. I'm gonna grab some black boots. I think I've already got the gloves on. Let's grab the black leather there, and that's it. Okay. Grab that one of those rings as well. I'm gonna grab one of the Master's rings. Let's see if that
We are in
for me. So let's take a look at our equipment, see if... So it'll bring down some of our physical defense, but it brings up poison resistance. I have a ring for that. I don't want to lose all these physical resistance for a little bit of poison.
Thank good. I was worried.
We're not going to use that.
We are indebted.
Let me switch out, while I'm thinking about it, switch out that wooden catalyst for a silver catalyst.
Thank good. I would.
So, there we go. Keeping it lean and mean. I'm not going to need the bolts, so I'm going to throw those out. I may need arrows, so I'll keep those. We got a lot of souls here, so we can crack some of these. Lots of soul remains. I'm gonna toss almost all of them out in there. So Archstone is nice. They'll send you back to the Nexus if you're in a really sticky situation. You could do that. I have not used the Agate of Guidance, so maybe something I want to look into. And Stone of Ephemeral Eyes. Honestly, I could probably throw almost all those in there. There's some spice in there. I'm not going to use... Probably not going to use this stuff. But yeah, I'm going to keep my grass. Yeah.
We are indebted to you, for you fight on our behalf.
So in regards to our damage and all of that, which is what we want to start putting points into. Find the maiden. Where'd she go? Where'd she go? So we came out in air patches. Ah, there she is. A lot of times she's
Thou
wearing
seekest then Soul Soul of the mind, key to life's
So I
ether.
mentioned want a little bit more health.
Soul
Go ahead
of
and
the
spend some
lost,
money on some
withdrawn
health.
from its vessel.
And we're already down
Let
to where we
strength
can't
be
spend anything. So we
granted,
need to
so
have
the world might be.
15,000.
Art thou done?
So I'm gonna crack all of those souls that we have in our inventory. Try to hit 16. There we go.
That then
I'm just adding a little bit more to
Soul of
health.
the mind,
Our
key to
strength
life's ether.
and dexterity are really good.
Soul of the lost, withdrawn
That's what's doing
from its
so much
vessel.
damage on ours.
Let
So I
strength
could
be
throw another
granted, so the
into
world might be
dexterity.
mended.
They will increase my physical defense.
So the world might be mended.
Yeah, I actually do one more of that. Next time I'll go into vitality.
Art thou done? Main
Next time I
thine.
go into safer landing. So actually, I'm going to go one more into dexterity next, but not so now. Before we continue, I forgot to talk to Sage Freke, so I'm going to go do that real quick. Believe he's over
What in the devil is wrong with you?
here. There he is.
What can you gain by killing me?
I didn't kill anybody. I was just, sorry I rolled towards you, dude.
I have a proposal for you. Could you bring your demon souls to me? As I determine more about the essence of the soul, I can teach you new magic. A demon soul is no mere amalgamation of lesser souls. You have your wits about you. Surely you understand me? Do you have a connection to the disciples? Do not pay attention to them if they speak poorly of me and my magic. Prayer is for the foolish, quaint, and soon to be dead. And heaven forbid the day you find out what their so-called God really is. I was defeated and captured by the Golden Elder beyond that dungeon. Beware of him, for he manipulates souls. He has power over dark souls, those susceptible to madness and paranoia.
So what he mentioned right there, he's talking
I know
about
of 3 human leaders who became
human
demons.
leaders became demons. They're talking about the
King Alant of Boletaria, Astraea of the Valley of Defilement, and the Golden Elder of Latria. They have proven that humans can evolve to a higher state.
higher state.
We were wrong to
demons,
assume
kind
that
of.
only demons could do demon work.
So they kind of become and kind of go into a demon form at that point.
He has power over dark souls, those susceptible to madness and paranoia.
So he has a lot of spells, a lot of really good spells. Some of which we're going to want to grab, even though we are not doing a bunch of magic wielding. As you can see here, Dragon Demon, I think we already used his soul. But anyways, there's some stuff like the cloak. So for sneaking, there's a lot of cool things here. Demon Prank is gonna kind of make distract demons, so that's really cool.
I am fully prepared. Please fetch more demon souls. I can still be patient, my fine magician friend.
Magician, sure, whatever. We're kind of a magician. So that's Sage Freke. There's Freke. There's his.
You saved Sage Freke, did you not? Then I was right to bend the rules and teach you a few tricks. Nevertheless, I'm grateful to you. Do you see how important selfless acts are in this dreary world?
Yeah, whatever. The tone of his voice just shows how much he does not like. He's like, look he very self-centered, and he's a jerk, so I don't like him.
At its peak, Boletaria was a grand kingdom. The king, his knights, and his subjects were modest and plain, but also steadfast and compassionate. In the distant southern kingdom, Boletaria was known as paradise on earth. But look at what has become of us now. I refuse to believe that this is what Father wished for our great land.
So, what most people believe is that he is the son of King...
Here in Boletaria, we speak of the legend of the two swords and the last hero. The two swords are Demonbrand and Soulsborne. One sword banishes that which befouls man, and the other banishes man himself. The last hero is old King Doran. King Doran is the Everlasting One, founder of Boletaria and protector of the two swords. Of course, only according to legend. But in the dark state of our land, legends are all we can depend upon.
So we're now going to go to 3-2 to Fool's Idol Archstone. Archstone of Demons, Fool's Idol. The church devoted to an idol mimicking the queen gave hope to the prisoners, but the malice behind it will crush their faint solace. So I think that the queen, or Kevin and I kind of both think this, the queen is more likely that prisoner, the female prisoner we talked to, but the idol was just an idol of her.